Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stump back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into PKA level 100 plus, level 100 to 150, with none of the new characters. Now, we are going to be utilizing a friend captain, Luffy and Lucci, but this is the team that we're going to be rocking with to try and take this event down. Now, this is the last run that I have for today, so, just really hope they get this done, eh? I really hope that this team actually works. But if you guys are looking for some replacement options, replacement for this Luffy, the Kazuna rare recruit, is any other Luffy that can remove Threshold. There's two that I can think of. There is the Level Limit Break 5 free-to-play treasure map one with the Hyogura support, and then there's another free-to-play one that has a Hyogura support as well. So there might be Yamato as well. You can probably use a Yamato there. Don't know if there is a Yamato, but the Sai Yamato comes to mind, but I don't think she removes Threshold. She might, but I can't remember. But this is what we're going to rock with. We are running a very free spirit fighter shooter kind of make-up with this particular team. So we're utilizing Ace as our captain and Luffy and Lucci as a friend captain. The interesting thing about Luffy and Lucci is they actually buff fighters, shooters. I believe do they buff free spirit as well? I don't know if they buff free spirit as well, but they buff slashes. So that's why we have the what's it called? Let's have a quick look here. I don't know, do they have anything different with let's just have a look at their captain ability. Yeah, so they buff free spirit as well, so that's always fun. So it's free spirit shooters, so you can bring an array of characters to help take down this particular event. But this is the team that we're going with. This is like my first kind of build. I'll like tweak it tomorrow, probably have look more into the event when I get a little bit more stamina. Downside to PKA, man, is they only give you like 11 runs off the bat with a meat, so that can be a little bit annoying, but that's the team, those are the supports. Let's dive on in and see how we go. The idea of this team is it's a no-stall team as well. Just had the opportunity and saw shooter. Obviously, we got a lot of shooter buffs with these new characters to run Ace. So I figured, hey, let's bring Ace along for the ride and get the 50% cooldowns at the start of the quest. And then once you get like all your ship cooldowns and your what's the ability? Your special potential ability, tome abilities to get 2 turns of cooldown. We should be pretty much off to the races, and as you can see, we get all of our cooldown ready by turn 3. Now, on turn 3, we come up against S-Snake. She has 5 turns of damage reduction. She gives you 1 turn of attack down. Now that I'm thinking about it, that support on Chopper is not necessary. You actually can replace that support with anyone else, because we're going to use the Momo special here. Now, Momo is awesome because Momo is not only going to remove the attack down and the damage reduction, but he gives you an attack boost and end of turn damage for 10 turns for the end of turn damage and then 4 turns for the attack boost. This is going to work out massively, so that way it's going to help us break through this barrier because we don't have the amount of taps that we need. Oops, I think I was meant to switch. Yeah, I was meant to switch into Lucci there, my bad. Switching to Lucci, you have a little bit more type advantage, and then yeah, Luffy will be hitting a little bit harder because you have a base stat boost. And then you can just use that barrier pen to break through that. On to the next stage, we come up against S-Hawk. Now, S-Hawk's an interesting one. He has defense up, threshold, and an attack down with recovery, tandem, dex, or quick orb. So a lot of very annoying stuff going on. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the Sanji special. Sanji is going to captain swap, because there is a captain swap mechanic when you kill S-Hawk as well. So you want to make sure that you do that. And then you want to remove the threshold. Sanji removes the defense up, which is great. So that way we can remove the threshold here. I also have the support of Kid on my Sanji, which gives me a bomb slot. So that way I have a Wano slot on Momo and a bomb slot on Sanji. So that way we're actually getting enough damage here to take out this particular stage. Should be able to get a super tandem ability too with the Luffy characters as well, because we are running 2 Luffys and we have Momo. So we're going to tap with them last, moving into Momo to activate that super tandem ability. And plenty of damage there. The bomb slot's probably not even necessary. I just sort of brought it for a little bit of insurance in case we needed a bit more damage. Moving on to the final stage against S-Bear. He's going to bind our left-hand column for 6 turns after sockets, and then gives us 7 turns of special bind, which is very annoying. So that's why we have the sideways support on Ace. That allows us to remove 2 turns. Really don't need that Zora support. That Zora support is actually worse. So make sure you remove that Zora support, as you're actually going to get a chain boost with the super class of Sanji. That's something that I totally glossed over. So make sure you guys are just replacing that support, which is actually good because now you have a little bit more options when it comes to that. As you can see, Chopper removed the bind and He also removes Despair, and he also removes Poison. If you're below 50% HP here, then you get Despaired and Burned, which he'll also remove too. So Chopper's just really, really good for this final fight. We're then going to use the special of... actually, what we'll do... Yeah, what we'll do here is we'll use the EX of Ace. That'll give us an attack boost. And then we'll use the special of Ace to give ourselves an orb boost. And then we'll swap with Luffy. That'll give us some tandem orbs. As you can see, I put that Luffy character there. So now the Luffy has the super tandem. And then we can use the special of our Luffy and Lucci character, which is going to give us the set target ability. Unfortunately, I don't have like any way to remove that 3 turns of attack down. You can use the Otoko support on Momo. And that way you're going to get 1 extra turn. Chopper's removing 5, and then you can bring a ship. But like I was still kind of struggling with 1 extra turn of attack down. There's probably another ship that is going to remove 2 turns of attack down with a special maybe. But I didn't really want to rock that too much. So the idea here is now we're going to rush with Ace. We'll move into the Sanji unit into Chopper, and then we'll go into the super tandem with Luffy, Momo, and then final tap with the new Luffy and Lucci. So there is resilience here as well, 5 turns. That's why the end of turn damage of Momo is great. And that attack down, it is only a 65% attack down, I believe. So we should have enough damage here to kill. Let's see how we go. So we are going to do our rushes. No need to save HP. Beautiful. Oh, we got plenty of damage here, man. Plenty of damage. So there's the super tandem into the final tap, which does remove resilience, I believe, by 3 turns. And then you can also remove a little bit more resilience, but that end of turn damage of Momo is going to help out a little bit. So the team's not perfect. And obviously, like I said, you guys can replace some supports. You actually don't need that Cat Viper support. You don't actually need that Zoro support. So you guys have a little bit more flexibility with the team build there as well. So that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That's level 100 done, which is great because we're not using any of the new characters. None of the new batch, but we obviously are using a friend captain, Luffy and Lucci. And look, I don't feel too bad about using a friend captain, Luffy and Lucci, because it's an anniversary banner. Lots of people are summoning on this particular celebration. So you should be able to find Luffy and Lucci captains pretty easily when it comes to this particular quest. But like I said, that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!